Hi there, I'm Lauren Pastrana. It's Wednesday, August 30th. Let's get a check on that travel forecast with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Thanks, Lauren. And as we look into tomorrow, it'll be a hot one across the state of Florida. Highs in the low 90s with the chance for a few stray storms. But the big story continues to be Harvey, which will continue to dump torrential rain and the potential for more flooding, likely across parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, and also parts of Alabama into Tennessee and Kentucky, as we'll see all that deep moisture moving in from the Gulf across some of these areas. Even the panhandle of Florida could be dealing with some flooding into Georgia. And we're seeing some rain forecast for the Carolinas tomorrow. Highs will be in the low 80s in New York City and Philly and D.C. tomorrow. And then also we're seeing warm highs with low to mid 80s in Kansas City and Omaha. 74 for Minneapolis. On the West Coast, we're looking at quiet conditions. 88 in Los Angeles and highs in the triple digits. It'll be a scorcher for Vegas and Phoenix.
Lisette, thank you. Some NFL careers are a roller coaster with many ups and downs. It's a lesson new tight end Julius Thomas learned when he left Peyton Manning and the Broncos for Jacksonville. Now the two-time Pro Bowl tight end is hoping for big things with the Dolphins in 2017. CBS 4's Mike Cunha recently met up with Thomas to tour Hard Rock Stadium. They talked about the art of football on and off the field.
Next time you're at Hard Rock Stadium, take a look around. You'll notice over 29,000 square feet of art and murals, eye-catching pieces that have grabbed the attention of new tight end Julius Thomas.
I think that art, it just adds feeling to life, and to have it, especially in a stadium when you're walking around, it's like kind of industrial, but to come in and see like time, energy, effort on the kind of like the bowels of the stadium, it's beautiful.
When we zipped around the tunnels, we had the benefit of a tour guide and art expert, Jessica Goldman-Tresnick.
We wanted all the art to just speak for itself, to be just really incredible world-class art.
Bringing a Wynwood-style art feel to Hard Rock was just another step in Stephen Ross's plan to rejuvenate a 30-year-old stadium. It's safe to say both Ross and Thomas have an eye for even the smallest of details.
It's almost like they taped it off, you know, and just painted and pulled it back. But to get that kind of precision,
it's the same sort of attention that's helped Julius become one of the premier pass-catching tight ends in the NFL.
I can't say I noticed every detail. I mean, it'd probably take a really, really long time to do that, but, you know, I do have a detailed approach to life. You know, I believe in the process of things. I think that, you know, you set a goal, and then you look down at your feet and you take it one step at a time. The difference in levels, that's something that I think is really probably the hardest thing for me to imagine is the pressure, and you're using that to create depth.
Another thing we noticed about Julius was his appreciation for the process and how every little chisel, drop of paint, and brushstroke served a greater purpose.
So when they make it lighter like this, do they pull it away further?
Much like how a game plan comes together on the football field.
There's a lot of parallels to anything in life in general when you want to do it at a high level, and you know that's what we have to do as a position every week. Is, you know, we start off here, and okay, this is what expected of the tight ends. This is how we're going to execute with this game plan, and then we have to add that, and then we get with the tackles and the quarterback and the receivers, and then you have to be able to stand back and went, oh, that all made sense, and it worked out well,
Unfortunately, Thomas saw his Pro Bowl numbers drop while he was in Jacksonville, but now he's reunited with Adam Gase, who's well aware of his skill set.
He's one of the people that I trust the most in this game. You know, we got to know each other really well in Denver. We're kind of similar, have a similar way of approaching the game. I know what he likes to do offensively. You know, there's obviously been some changes. You know, he's grown as a coach and he's grown his offensive mind, but you know, I'm really excited just to be a part of something that, you know, I came into the league doing.
Thomas is approaching 30 and says when his football days are over, he hopes to get a degree in art, and who knows, maybe one day paint a new career off the football field. At Hard Rock Stadium, Mike Cunha, CBS 4 News.
Thanks for watching. I'm Lauren Pastrana. Remember, we're always on at CBSMiami.com. Have a great day.